So Stan,
They could be eating.
why is
Sandwiches while,
your hat equal to Charlie's hat?
Oh yeah. They have to be.
Well, they both say Lakers on them.
Yeah, but Charlie's hat
Would you like a corned beef too?
says Champions 2009 NBA.
Well, I think you'd be happy with what
beef
you've
too, or
got.
just
I mean,
turkey?
I don't have a championship hat.
Yeah,
I don't have
but
this-
you know you're right, Stan. You have to be satisfied with what you have.
Right.
But that still doesn't mean your hat is better.
I'm not comparing hats. I'm just saying,
Okay.
in a philosophical sense,
What would you like, Kayla?
he can wear his championship hat. I can still be happy with my Lakers hat.
So here we are on Father's Day. What do you think of Father's Day?
I think it's a great holiday. I'm not a father, but I know that you and Charlie are, and I wish you a very happy.
What do you mean you're not a father?
I don't have any sons or daughters.
Yeah, but maybe you might be philosophically, in some sense, you might be a father.
Well, I'm more like an uncle, which is okay with me. Uncle to Tola and
He plays with toy jump.
Shia and Aaron and
Yeah?
Kayla.
Well, that's good. You're sort of like a father to them, right?
In a way, sort of.
That's
An
good.
adult
A
figure.
little later, we're going to have the Father's Day quiz.
Okay.
It's a really good quiz.
Okay.
You'll like it. So enjoy your lunch and eat it with your mouth. Make sure. Okay.
What makes this park similar to Disneyland?
It's outdoors.
Okay, something else.
It's familial.
Familial? Okay. Now there is a Disney character here. Seriously, there is. You know what is a Disney character?
Goofy.
Well, I mean, if you look around the park, you'll see a Disney character up in the tree.
Mickey. I see. Is that Minnie?
Move a bit closer so you can hear the sound.
I think that's Minnie Mouse.
Is that Minnie?
Looks
Like Minnie's here visiting us today.
The Father's Day, June 21st, 2009. This is the Father's Day quiz for Stan that I got off the internet that I wrote. Okay.
The internet that I wrote.
Okay, here we go. Number one. Number one is, who is known as the father of our county?
Zaragoza.
No, that's not the right answer. Who is it, Stan? Give it some thought now. Think about it. You know the answer.
Father of our county.
Yeah.
Tom Bradley.
Is it possible
No.
there was a typo there?
It could be. It's George Washington. I thought you would know that. Okay. Next. How many people were at the very first Father's Day?
Well, I don't know. It was probably. Well, did Adam have a kid?
5 people. Okay.
Can you name those
5 people. Yeah, and who were they?
Yeah,
Toby, Aaron,
Yeah.
Charlie, Harry, and Stan.
that was the very first Father's Day.
That was the very first Father's Day?
What about Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel and all those people?
Really?
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
Well, you know.
There you go.
okay. What are the fundamental differences between Mother's Day and Father's Day besides the sex part of it? What is it, Stan?
Besides the sex part of it?
Yeah. Besides the sex part of it, what is the fundamental difference between Mother's Day and Father's Day?
Well, I would say feminine, masculine.
Feminine, masculine, now explain that.
Well, Mother's Day is the feminine thing, and Father's Day is the masculine.
Okay. So the fundamental difference between Mother's Day and Father's Day, besides the sex part of it, is the feminine thing and the masculine thing, which is the sex part of it. Besides that, Stan, what is the difference?
Different dates during the year.
Yeah, about a month. Okay. Now, why do mother and father have exactly the same amount of letters? There is a reason.
Because they both get the same amount of letters in the mail.
No, we're talking about alphanumeric. letters.
There's a reason for that?
Yeah, there is. It's a very true reason.
Just like a Harry Schwartz true reason or like a factual true reason?
Repeat the question.
Okay. Why do mother and father have exactly the same amount of letters?
And you say it's not just a coincidence.
No.
I don't know. I guess it was just written that way.
No. That's not it. Any other guesses?
I don't know. Stumped.
Really? Okay. Let's go on to the
You didn't even answer.
Well, there is no
I feel
answer.
like I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, you talking to Regis Philbin voice.
All right.
Is that your final answer, Stan?
What do you like to use a 50-50?
Okay. Dad's middle name was
Can I
Aaron.
call a friend? You want a lifeline?
Okay, Dad's
Let's ask
middle
the
name
audience.
was Aaron.
Yeah.
What was Mom's middle name?
Schmoba?
Very good.
Schmoba.
Soba? Schmoba? What was it? What was it? Soba?
Bubbly, bubbly.
No.
What was it?
No. Aaron. Okay. Okay, Stan. If you were a father, how would you treat your youngest son?
I would raise him to be a mensch.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
I'd just be very, very good with him. And try to raise him and just, be a good father. Teach him things about life.
Okay. Would you spoil him?
Well, I guess if obviously I'm not, my finances aren't that good right now, but if
Yeah.
my finances
But I
were,
mean, if you were good, would you spoil him?
if my finances were good, I would probably.
Really?
Not intentionally. But
Would you treat him differently than the two brothers who were much older than them?
No, I treat everybody pretty much the same.
Yeah. Okay. Would you take him out for ice cream?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What brand?
Carvel.
Where's there a Carvel around here?
Carvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Baskin Robbins? What are you, a snob?
Only Carvel for his kids.
Okay, that's a good
What
answer.
about thrifty ice cream?
Okay, now this is
What about Dairy
This is
Queen? Dairy Queen's good
this is a
too.
very tricky one. Can you be a father without
Just
having
didn't go.
children?
I think you can.
Okay, and how is that possible?
Adoption.
No, I'm not saying that you have it naturally or adopted. Can you be a father if you don't have any kids? Adopted or natural?
Yes.
How's that possible?
Without having any kids, you can be a father?
Yeah.
I guess you can.
You've never heard of the Catholic priesthood? Father O. Schwartz? Okay, next. What is the real difference between a bull and a rooster? Do we know that one?
Well, a bull is heavier than a rooster.
Yeah?
By how much?
Who knows?
Okay.
Eon of pounds.
Could they ever mate?
Well, it'd be difficult if they did.
Really?
Would it lay an egg or would
Would
it?
they lay an egg, or would they have like a mammal birth?
I don't know how they do it, but I'm sure they would make
Well, what would you call this configuration? Would it be called a booster? What would it be?
booster.
I like that.
Booster?
Uh,
Or you could call it a rollster.
yeah, something like that.
Okay. That was a very important question.
Yep.
Now, this is another one that you have to really think about. In a pack of wild dogs, the fathers are called what name by the cubs in the pack?
I like that.
Wolves?
Huh?
Wolves?
No. What is
Dogs.
the father called?
Dad.
They called
What do
her
they call the father?
Dad.
No.
Woof.
No. Poppy. Okay.
And then the dog spoke
All right,
Spanish.
yeah, Okay. You
Perros.
didn't know that, huh?
No, I know it.
No, I didn't know that
The
either.
little wolves. Okay. If you were a father of an unruly teenager, how many smacks would you give to the teen during the course of a week?
Oh, I said if it was a heinous act, then I would smack him. But
Yeah.
if it's not a terribly bad act, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Now, if he showed up late the door without telling the parents, and the father opened the door, and you opened the door, would you smack him? No. No?
Your camera. Oh, wow, that was cool. You like blacked out for a second, and then went off.
But it all
Wow.
equals out. You know, 'cause, like, there's some bad things that I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get smacked for. So
Really?
it all evens out.
Okay. But would you say that if you had an unruly teenager, you give him like smack a day at like noon or something?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. Explain what Father's Day means to you in one word.
Birth.
Birth. Okay. Now explain that.
Well, you know, obviously, a father becomes a father by giving birth to a child.
I didn't know fathers gave birth.
Well, they get together with their
They contribute.
They do contribute, I guess.
takes two to tango.
It does. How do you tango?
Well, very, very carefully.
Yeah. When you say it takes two to tango, you mean one person can't tango by themselves?
Well, they can, but it's a saying. It takes two.
And I know it's a saying, but one person can tango, can't they?
If they
It'd
want.
be sort of weird, but you know. Okay, so that's the quiz part of it. Now comes the contest part of it. We will you will say this poem as quickly as possible with one breath. Okay? This is the contest. This is a true Father's Day test. Most fathers can say this without taking another breath. We'll see if you can do it.
I'll laugh
You
hysterically.
did it already.
All right.
Okay, ready? Here we go. You practiced. Ready? Here we go.
I saw one father jumping over the bush who ate the cat that my father did catch, that ate the bull that ran over the dog that my father drove the cart too fast, that devoured the fish that my father caught, and climbed the tree that ate the plum that my father grew, that came from a tree that caught on my Johnson and the zipper he made, that was caught on the fence, that scrapped my balls, that my father ate the egg that was laid, that ran the farm, that drove the car, and my father crashed, flew away. The bird ate the apple. Tuzazine, that buried the skin in my father's dirt. That shoveled the sand in my father's ground, that ran the wind. Tuzazine, that swished the net, that smacked the gonads. My father saw that I ate all the turkey. Tuzazine, that ran out of breath, that sucked the life from me. This Father's Day.
All right. So what does that poem mean to you?
Well, I don't really know. I think it's about my dad.
Yeah. And what about him?
Oh, he smashed the car.
That's true.
Did he get his Johnson caught and things sometimes?
I don't know
Yeah,
if he caught
probably.
his Johnson. Probably in the sewing machine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's true.
What was he doing putting
So
it in a
what was
sewing
What
machine?
was your favorite part of Dad?
Body part, no.
This is getting very strange.
Johnson, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
It doesn't have to be physical. I mean, what did you like about that?
He had, believe it or not, underneath all that gruff exterior, he did have a sense of humor. believe it or
He did?
Really? What was his favorite joke?
You know what his
what
favorite
was his
joke-
I know what it is too. I do.
I don't know. He just liked to the thing with the toes. I don't remember when I was small.
Toes?
No, that's what he used to do.
No, no, no.
Oh yeah,
no.
this thing.
Yeah, but I mean a verbal joke. What was his favorite joke?
Verbal joke.
Verbal
I
joke.
got a rubber
rose.
tooth.
No. He told a joke.
I got a rubber tooth.
No.
He say, it's in here.
That's like a joke.
Yeah, right. And he'd bite your finger.
That's
Right?
funny.
Okay. So what? Besides the cruelty of that joke,
The torture.
what did you like about the jokes that he told? And tell one. A joke. A real
joke that he-
joke.
Like
Yes.
a joke with a punchline,
Yeah.
not with like pain in
Right.
the end.
That's right.
It's been a long time.
How long?
Recall the
I don't remember your father telling any.
I remember. I remember
Sure.
the joke. He tells it all the time.
Okay, ready?
Go ahead.
Ready? Okay. Okay. In the morning, why does a rooster close its eyes when it crows? You know? Because it knows the words by heart.
That was your father's joke?
Yeah. Yeah, that was my father's joke.
That doesn't even make sense.
And I know it doesn't, but it's funny.
It's funny because
And then there's, okay.
now I see where you got your ability to tell
Yeah,
jokes.
Now, there's another joke he used to tell. Stan, do you know that joke about,
That's pretty good.
yeah, you, about who wears in the world wears the largest hat? The man with the largest head.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Your father used to tell
Yes.
that joke?
Yes, that was his. That was another one of his jokes.
Did he used to tell the old man joke? Is that
Yeah.
where you got it from?
Yes.
Yes.
That's where I got it from.
Yeah.
That joke, Stan? Okay, why don't you tell it?
I don't know. I'm not gonna tell a joke that I don't know.
I
You
don't know.
try.
Oh, wait a minute, I got a great joke. I got a knock-knock joke for you. This is a really good one. You start.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
I don't know.
That was the best answer I've ever heard in my life. You didn't even get. Is that how you answer the door for people?
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
Look
wait,
to
it
the
blacked
people.
out.
Oh,
You're.
so we're having such.
So yeah, as you said that, it stopped working.
Really?
Yeah.
Just now?
Yeah, just as you said that, it stopped working.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, but you know,
That's all right.
we got all that though.
So we got all that.
I
So now it's,
don't know, it's not working. I don't know.
So turn it off. And turn
but-
it off. All right. So here's the discussion of this Father's Day.
Mhm.
And Father, our Father, who art in Poland, or was in Poland. So what do you think he was like growing up?
Well, he said he was an excellent athlete.
Yeah.
Very athletic, like Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like his son.
Yeah.
Soccer player.
Good
And
soccer players.
and in Poland, what do you think his main meals were?
That I don't know. You know, he did tell me though that he had a very religious father, and my dad wasn't really too into religion, and he'd rather play soccer than pray. So he would he'd skip a lot of like religious meetings to go play.
So we're talking about father in Poland. Okay. So now, what about his father?
His father.
Yeah, your grandfather.
Well, he, I know what his description of his father can't be true, because I think he described him as something other than what he told me.
Which is?
He told me that he collected antique furniture, junk.
Yeah,
Is that true?
that's not what he told me.
What did he tell you?
Well, he told me that he used to make furniture.
His father used to make furniture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's how he learned the craft.
Well, it was interesting because he said what he would do is he'd make it out of matzah.
How did he? How?
That's because he was in a hurry.
That's right. And that he's the first one to make edible furniture in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem was is that furniture was known as the constipation furniture.
Yeah. How did he hold it together? Did he use Nutella or applesauce
No,
or?
he used Nutella, he used
No?
horseradish.
Oh
They
yeah.
have stool softener or X-Lax.
Yeah.
He made
No,
stools out of matzah,
stool
and they called it stool softener.
Yes, because he made stools from matzah too.
Yeah, exactly.
He made furniture. Supposedly, he made cane furniture. You know, the rattan stuff. But so how much do you really feel that you knew Dad? Did you know him well?
Well,
Did you meet him well? Rare.
I think that we both had a lot in common in terms of being constipated.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow. That's a great
Really?
That's wonderful to share that with you.
Did you? Let me ask you something as far as his remedy for that. What did he eat so he could poopaville?
Chicken soup.
Did he eat anything?
I don't know. He had cranberry juice. That was
Yeah,
his.
that was for his kidleys. And what about the compote?
Compote. Oh yeah, the
That's
compote.
just shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that'd make you crack your brains.
Definitely.
That's a
would be.
biological
Yeah,
term.
and Mom gave us a lot of
tastes
things
so
that would
bad.
work.
What
on
is
us.
it?
What
Yeah.
is it? Stewed
She definitely gave us
fruit,
bad
but
stomachs.
They can't be
Mm-hmm.
overstewed because if they're overstewed,
I think the
then they
broiled
just fall
flesh was
apart.
my favorite.
Boiled
Oh,
flesh?
yeah.
You mean the one that fell off the bone onto the plate and into the trash? That one. 3. So let's talk about the paper mache flesh that Mom used to fry, then boil, then bake
Oh, that was
Then
the
steam.
Boiled it
that was the
first.
chicken,
chicken.
which was
Boiled
boiled and then
first,
fried on a
Right. Skillet.
That sounds good.
In a skillet.
skillet.
Oh, it was so good.
that was
Sounds
seldom
delicious.
that was washed once in a while.
Yeah.
When you ate that, Stan, could you tell that you had a tongue in your mouth? Could you?
Tongue in your
It
mouth.
was
Probably tastes like you had
definitely
an ass in your mouth.
sensory experience.
Wasn't it though?
Yes. It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, lack of.
Out of your
Yeah, out of your.
senses.
Yeah. It was something between paste and a Ritz cracker.
Well, I liked the tomato soup with burnt oatmeal.
That was a gourmet
Tell us about
part of it.
bread sandwiches.
Oh, Harry had the bread.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Stan had the buddig slice.
Oh, the budding. Right.
What did you have here?
Budding
Oh,
slice.
bread.
He had bread, which is delicious, by the way.
Well, did I ever tell you about the time I took a toilet bag, you know, the wrapping of it, you know, the outside of it, with a tuna sandwich.
She gave you a toilet paper wrapper.
Yeah. Tuna sandwich in it. When I got to the classroom, the tuna sandwich was leaking out of the toilet paper bag.
How embarrassing was that?
It was pretty awful.
How come you never did
I
that
mean,
to
it
me?
said Safeway toilet tissue.
Something like that. And
Wasn't
it
that safe?
She didn't have a bag, so she put it in a toilet paper bag.
That was.
And then it kind of like leaked out of the bottom of the bag because she didn't drain it right.
Yeah.
She never drank it.
So what did she give Dad?
A hard time.
Yeah, we knew that. But what else?
I don't know.
What did Dad eat for lunch every day?
Well, believe it or not, when they first opened the Sun Custom Upholstery store, I still remember this to this day. Dad had like one of these, you know, grid heaters, you know, these.
Yeah.
And Mom got him like a frozen sub sandwich, and they didn't have anywhere to heat it up, so they put it on top of the heater.
Mm-hmm.
Did it work?
Yeah, it looked okay.
Yeah. Really? And
I don't know what you used to eat every day.
yeah, you didn't know. What did he usually eat every day?
For lunch?
For lunch?
What did she make him anyway?
I don't know. You were there.
I didn't pay any attention.
Why not?
School.
It's
You
important.
were at school. You weren't there.
Yeah, he never went to school.
I don't know.
Well, Stan used to go to Jack and LeBlanc every day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Stan, we want to hear about the experience. Did you ever scream in the tunnel? Because you know how fun it is to scream.
It was
in the
fun to
tunnel?
scream in the tunnel.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So you did screaming in the tunnel. I used to love to do that.
You mean like the tunnels at the playground or what?
No, they had a tunnel that went under Fairfax.
Oh,
Avenue,
I know what you're talking
right across
about.
from the town
In
of
the
Country.
Hollywood Bowl, they have that tunnel that you have to go through.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I thought you meant just like, I don't know, we were talking
Well,
about school.
They have one of those right across the street from Uncle Stan's Elementary.
And there's something fun about screaming into it.
It's
I guess.
fun.
Yeah?
It bounces. You
Oh.
It echoes and
Right.
bounces all over the place.
That's
The
fun.
kids like to do that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, Dad used to scream at you for various reasons.
Oh well, at everyone.
No,
Everyone.
but especially you.
He screamed at me, but he screamed at Mom. You know, definitely
Screamed at
had it
you.
out with you a few times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got you good.
What was your favorite thing he screamed about?
He'd raise the roof over anything.
Raise the roof, as in
It
like the
was-
dance?
He got upset very easily, from what I remember. It wouldn't take much to tip him off, and then he'd be screaming all
All
over.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of father I always wanted.
No, but he treated you with special feet, didn't he?
Special feet.
Nah,